teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCF Knights. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Knights offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. The Knights looking to keep this drive rolling. The running back here on a direct snap. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And they make the stop with the screen pass through. It's enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
You know, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Inside deal now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, and needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Very tight coverage is incomplete on the deflection. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looks to the left, pass caught. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. found a way to pick up the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Northwestern. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running with purpose. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And it's caught wide open with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Knights, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. They'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Touchdown, UCF. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Runs through the defender. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And first down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a draw play. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. It does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss,
he's in the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain away.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the all-important extra point. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to scramble. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
It's a shotgun run call. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. He'd be getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it around the 20. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has it back to the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And they'll use the ground game here. And the defense wraps him up. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, and it falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the point after is good. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wildcats. He took about reaching back and showing the arm strength. He did it there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
The Knights will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They take him down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Receiver makes the grab. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they finally tackle him down at the
big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Touchdown, Northwestern. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, UCF 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it now. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Direct snap to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Going for his running back. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it? After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake. Look at it passing. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's taken at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the... Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. They are pouring it on now. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. They misfire on first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Back to throw again. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Knights will have first and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Powering through.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Ball handed off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a first set of downs. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. The Knights come to the line with first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. That pass is caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
48, UCF 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Out comes the Northwestern Northwestern offense onto the field. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Catch made on the left side. That picks up the first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Northwestern has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags a quick throw. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football. Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Heading left after the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern. They continue to roll up the score.
another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The receiver grabs it, bites off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
What a catch! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for,
looking downfield near the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He has first down yardage at the 46. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what